Welcome to an enlightening exploration of the role of prayer in Christian philosophy, a practice that transcends mere supplication to become a profound expression of faith, communion, and spiritual transformation. In the Christian tradition, prayer occupies a central place in the quest for understanding, virtue, and communion with the divine. Join us as we embark on a journey of discovery, delving into the rich tapestry of Christian theology, scripture, and spiritual practices to unravel the mysteries of prayer and its profound implications for human existence. At its core, prayer in the Christian tradition is an intimate dialogue between the individual and God, a sacred communion that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Through prayer, believers enter into the presence of the divine, seeking solace, guidance, and spiritual nourishment. Whether through spoken words, silent meditation, or communal worship, prayer serves as a gateway to the divine presence, fostering a deep sense of connection, intimacy, and trust between the human soul and its Creator. In Christian theology, prayer is rooted in the belief in God's providential care and concern for humanity. Through prayer, believers express their trust in God's wisdom, goodness, and sovereignty, entrusting their hopes, fears, and desires into divine hands. Moreover, prayer serves as a vehicle for intercession, a sacred duty to lift up the needs of others before the throne of grace. Through intercessory prayer, believers become co-laborers with God, participating in the divine work of healing, reconciliation, and redemption in the world. In the Christian tradition, prayer is not merely a ritualistic obligation, but a transformative spiritual discipline, an ongoing journey of growth, intimacy, and communion with God. Through regular prayer practices such as meditation, scripture reading, and contemplative reflection, believers cultivate a deeper awareness of God's presence and a heightened sensitivity to the movement of the Spirit. By nurturing a life of prayer, believers are transformed from within, acquiring virtues such as patience, humility, and compassion, and becoming vessels of God's grace and love in the world. Yet, the mystery of prayer lies not only in its moments of communion and consolation, but also in its periods of divine silence and apparent absence. Throughout the Christian tradition, believers have wrestled with the challenge of unanswered prayers and the seeming distance of God in times of trial and adversity. In the face of divine silence, prayer becomes an act of faith, a courageous affirmation of trust in God's goodness and faithfulness, even in the midst of uncertainty and doubt. Through the mystery of prayer, believers learn to surrender their will to the divine, embracing the path of faith with humility and trust. Ultimately, the true measure of prayer lies not in its efficacy or outcome, but in its fruit, the transformation of hearts, the renewal of communities, and the embodiment of God's love and justice in the world. Through a life of prayer, believers become instruments of God's peace, embodying the values of love, hope, and service in their interactions with others. By nurturing a vibrant prayer life, believers bear witness to the transformative power of divine grace, becoming channels of blessing and agents of reconciliation in a broken and hurting world. In conclusion, the role of prayer in Christian philosophy is a multifaceted journey of faith, communion, and transformation, a sacred practice that transcends words and rituals to become a profound expression of the human soul's longing for God. Through the mystery of prayer, believers enter into the divine presence, participate in the work of God's kingdom, and embody the values of love, hope, and service in the world. May this exploration deepen our understanding of the role of prayer in Christian philosophy and inspire us to cultivate a vibrant prayer life rooted in faith, humility, and love. Until next time, may we continue to seek God's presence and guidance in all things, trusting in the transformative power of prayer to shape our lives and communities. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and spiritual reflection. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.